get it now. Nobody popped out to her little booking, her little show. So she desperately using me to sell more tickets. Come on, Cal. Come on. That's like what we resort to. Yeah, you couldn't get nobody to pop out for you at Malibu, so you gotta use me. You and your man couldn't bring in a crowd, so you gotta.
Reports state that after professing his affections to Christine, Blueface, who is currently Gia in prison, permitted her to leave the residence before leaving to finish his sentence. In light of recent events, a symbolic gesture they formerly exchanged now feels more significant. As if their narrative couldn't get any more complicated, this next part goes above and beyond. This time, Christian Rock finds himself in hot water due to Blueface's public reaction to the news that she is expecting a kid with her new partner. Blueface's reaction provoked the response, and Christian's growth didn't hold back when she responded with allegations of treachery, suggesting that he might have been acting strangely among people even while he was in prison. This battle resulted in hurt sentiments. Since both sides aren't scared to voice their complaints in public, it's obvious that this narrative is far from over. But blurring borders and public spectacle continue in unexpected directions. While neither Blueface's nor Christian Rock's departure is particularly noteworthy, it is astounding how rapidly she has shifted her course despite her numerous. To demonstrate how serious she is about moving on from Bluefacial, she announced that she was getting her facial tattoo removed. My preferred response would be, "Yeah, but it's messy. Go ahead, be messy. It's okay. Just as fans thought she was becoming serious with NCDA player Titan Newton, she surprised them all by presenting a new partner. I mean, a goat. Don't do that. You look pretty. That's your boo. Pry your boo. It's a video, period. I was curious about your next plans in relation to your tattoo. I'm taking my time, but I've already scheduled an appointment for you, which probably comprises of several sessions rather than one. Do you think you could get that? Don't do it if you want to, because I believe it aligns with your principles. There will, in fact, be multiple sessions. I just had the impression that since it's a part of who I am, I probably wouldn't take it off. I won't lie to you, picture. All I do is call her. I see you hide yourself. Yes, I was also wearing a face. You did, indeed. I will wear it around my neck. Give us the wrong idea. Usually, I would say, "Oh my gosh, I thought I was 17. However, it appears that she is sincere about ending her relationship with Blueface this time. They are so murky that, despite her repeated attempts to keep them apart, she began seeing someone else when Blueface began dating Lil Mayu. In 2023, she wrote on Twitter, "The duo we didn't know we needed, y'all should make it official for real." She also wrote a song mocking Mayu and Khan, which was published by them, as a way to vent her jealousy. In the song, Sean says, "F Blueface. I had to find a new bae," expressing her displeasure with Blueface. "I used to F with blues, but now I've with ones. His father, I hate him. He assured me that everything was all right, but I would eventually end up in his face since my boyfriend wanted a taste and gave birth to my child." However, since Blueface claims that Christian cheated on him with Titan and is reportedly expecting his child, things are a little different this time. Fans and Chrisean Jr. have harshly attacked her for having a boy named Khan, particularly because she smoked and drank in public while pregnant. Even if she might have learned her lesson the first time, this time will be different. Despite Lil Mayu's entreaties for them to get back together, she promptly ended their relationship and chose Blueface. In other words, Carissa Blueface's mother is allowing Blueface to depart since, as you are aware, she never really loved Christian. Thank you. But Jesus won't do it. They only create a nice couple. The child they are expecting together is going to be really cute. I'll do as you say. Is he the one who doesn't like this Blueface, you ask? Even after 8 months in prison, he still acts strangely. He encouraged his father to remove his possessions from their house after learning that Chrisean had made a new buddy. Everything is out. He isn't playing music over the stove, and he decided it was time to go this time, even if it's trivial. The most ridiculous aspect of this, though, is that he continues to lie and converse with other women online. Blueface shared a video of an unnamed woman on his Instagram stories a few days ago, and she says that Amani, have been confined since 2016 to 17. When we met at work while shooting together, we fell in love, not just for the sake of being in love, but for genuine. We appeared to be simply maintaining eye contact and staring at one another without exchanging words. The timeline suggested that he was seeing this woman when Chris and Jay Alexis were discussing a total disaster. So she and Blueface claimed that everyone should figure it out and raise concerns. It took them 5 years to start dating. I came over and cut it up for a cool minute. Then, of course, I made some steak, mashed potatoes, asparagus, music, and dessert. Yes, we took a bath, cleaned our belongings, and had a bubble bath with bath bombs. It was a 5-star layout. Then, yes, it's crazy, but pay close attention because we need to understand what's happening. First of all, how in the world is Blueface allowed to use a phone while incarcerated? Who thought that the Blueface wasn't exactly a reserved backstage type the last time I checked? We know that illegally obtained phones are common among prisoners, but is this a new trend? Was anyone bribed by him? Is there a secret influencer starter kit available to prisoners that we are not aware of? What really baffles me, though, is why he would be so careless as to broadcast an entire video, knowing that even if he managed to get a phone in, it would vomit. This is Blueface, the CEO of Chaos and the creator of Messy, since he can't play. Outside with Chrisean and Jaden anymore, he will undoubtedly create some noise. Despite some people's worries that he would end up in jail, advocates are certain that this was done on purpose. He must have been really bored while he was incarcerated, because he had nothing to do but get tattoos all over his face. He boldly declared another woman to be his wife in spite of reports that he and Chrisean were divorcing. He is one of those people who finds it hard to handle the challenges his mother presents to him. Please don't start that. His dad did a terrific job closing things up and advised us to do it gracefully. He is excited about our new partnership for the future year. Khan's fiancée, who got married while he was incarcerated last year, also has a problem and starts acting out when he starts to show the same level of desire while confined. Carly justified his decision to expel Cone by stating, "You all need to go heal. We now need to take her new man's family and their connection into consideration." After all, having a child didn't improve the toxic relationship that Crone and Blueface had for years. In 2025, do you not believe that he is envious of us? Fans aren't upset about their breakup, which is hardly unexpected considering how vicious Blueface has been. Your relationship with your adult children is like that of a parent when you get close to their life. According to Crotch and Chrisean Jr., Carissa has never loved Rashawn. Even though I mentioned that Blueface and his other baby mom even put pressure on Crescent to end the pregnancy, it was odd that Jonathan didn't urge his father to record it so he wouldn't be held accountable if she found out he had thrown it away. Jaden posted on Twitter, "Give me the 100,000, Daddy, and finish the process on your own. Can you explain why my baby daddy didn't threaten to take my kids away? Because he never thought I was unable to be sane enough to raise them?" She said in response to those who accused her of lacking compassion. It would take a day or two for her to come, so I remember telling the jury when we were in the hospital that I was medically induced because of health concerns. I told him I would go home and relax, but he refused. I am grateful that he helped me with his legs. What does that say about this stupid frog? Jaden's initial attempt at Khan's marriage to Blueface featured marrying a ninja who owes child support and doesn't talk to his children, and they continued their antics in spite of. The lovely delivery, "Warm regards, baby daddy." Blueface's drama. Recently, Christian Rock confronted Jaden to deny her harsh charges that Blueface was a recalcitrant person. Their relationship continues to change in surprising and unanticipated ways. Jaden replied, forcefully, "Give me my money." In a comment that undoubtedly attracted attention, she said, "You weirdo, I'm the only one who ever had your back. I held you down." In her tweet, she was far more scathing. She continued by discussing how, despite Blueface having several jobs and hanging about her mother's house selling grass and hardly helping Jaden, she had supported him through thick and thin. She also described how she gave up everything for him, and as things worsened, Chrisean felt compelled to step in and defend Blueface, even giving Jaden advice. She talked of the anguish and heartbreak of being let down by someone she trusted. She even questioned her own choices, acknowledging that it was foolish of her to stay for so long. Despite all, he never showed the same commitment or gratitude. "I gave you everything, but you could have accepted it," she said, bragging about not returning calls online, which obviously only served to exacerbate the hostility. Chrisean went on to say that Blueface's mother, Carissa's use of their kids as leverage made the situation much worse. Carissa's involvement only served to fuel the fires because it appears that she is attempting to take advantage of the situation, despite Chrisean's insistence that she does not wish to become embroiled in the ongoing problem. Nevertheless, there is a strange back and forth where neither Chrisean nor it's hard for Jaden to let go. The simple response to Chrisean's long message was, "Stop dragging your name through the mud and get over yourself, Chrisean," said Jaden. Chrisean responded by portraying Jaden as desperate and in need of money throughout the entire situation, especially the back and forth between Chrisean and Jaden. She emphasized how her claims of financial difficulties and child support appeared to be at odds with her opulent lifestyle and pricey tastes, seems to be an endless cycle of destruction. Emotions are obviously running high, and the situation is still a heated mess that nobody seems to be able to handle without being enmeshed in the drama. The entire situation is comprised of miscommunications, broken promises, and unresolved aggravation with the continuous problems. Jaden even took issue with Chrisean's abrupt shift from openly endorsing Blueface to abandoning him while carrying Titan's child. Fans are naturally watching everything unfold with a mixture of curiosity and disbelief given the circumstances surrounding Blueface Chrisean and their complex ties. Please leave your thoughts about this story, which is far from over and seems to get messier at every turn, in the comments section below.